Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything you've ever wanted, success, status, the perfect body, the dream job, was never really your dream to begin with. It was handed to you, neatly packaged, sold through commercials, school systems, and social media algorithms. From the moment you could walk, you were told to follow the script. Go to school, get a job, buy things to fill the emptiness, chase happiness like it's always one purchase away. But here's the uncomfortable question. If everyone's playing the same role, who's actually living? Philosophers like Kierkegaard, Nietzsche, and Jung tried to warn us about this centuries ago. They saw the coming storm, the age when humans would trade authenticity for comfort, individuality for belonging, and meaning for productivity. And today, that storm isn't coming anymore. It's here. So the real question is, are you the author of your life, or just another actor reading lines written by a system that profits when you stay asleep? From the moment you're born, society starts writing your story. It tells you what success looks like, what's worth loving, and even what's worth fearing. You're handed a timeline: graduate by 22, career by 25, family by 30, retire by 65, die quietly without making too much noise. The illusion is that you're choosing these things, but most people never question where their desires come from. Kierkegaard called this the crowd. He warned that when you live by the standards of others, you stop being an individual. You become what he called the public, a shapeless mass of imitation, where no one truly thinks, they just echo. Modern culture perfected this. From influencers telling you what to buy to corporate slogans promising authentic living, you're constantly being sold an identity. But here's the paradox. We're told we're freer than ever, yet most people live lives that look eerily identical. Nietzsche would say we've become herd animals, afraid of standing alone, mistaking comfort for freedom. In older times, religion told people what to value. Today, consumerism does the same. It has its rituals, shopping sprees, brand loyalty, influencer worship, and its temples: the mall, the Apple Store, the online cart. The difference is that now salvation comes in the form of packages on your doorstep. Nietzsche warned that when God died, we would replace him with idols of our own making. And he was right. The meaning crisis people talk about today isn't because the world got worse. It's because we replaced meaning with marketing. Instead of asking, "Who am I?" we ask, "What can I buy to make me feel like someone?" The system doesn't need to chain you. It just needs to keep you chasing the next upgrade. You become both the worshiper and the offering, feeding a cycle that promises fulfillment but delivers distraction. Jung might call it a collective neurosis, our souls quietly starving while our screens stay full. We like to think we're independent thinkers, but most of us are too distracted to even realize how controlled we are. Every ping, every scroll, every recommendation is carefully designed to occupy your mind. The more distracted you are, the easier you are to control. The French philosopher Guy Debord called this the society of the spectacle. He argued that modern life is no longer about living, it's about appearing. Everything becomes performance. Even rebellion gets marketed back to us. Be yourself becomes a brand slogan. Authenticity gets sold as a lifestyle package. Jung said that people don't have ideas. Ideas have people. And today, algorithms have people. They know what you'll click before you do. Your thoughts, beliefs, and even your identity are being sculpted by systems that thrive on keeping you busy, emotional, and predictable. We've been told that success means money, recognition, and constant productivity. But here's the trick. The system defines success in a way that benefits itself, not you. The moment you stop producing, you lose value in society's eyes. Nietzsche despised this kind of moral conformity. He argued that real greatness comes from creating your own values, from becoming who you are, even if the world hates you for it. But modern culture doesn't reward that. It rewards obedience disguised as ambition. Hustle culture, for example, sells you the illusion of freedom while chaining you to endless work. Kierkegaard might say you've fallen into despair, not the dramatic, tragic kind, but the quiet kind that comes from never daring to be yourself. The tragedy of our time is that people mistake exhaustion for purpose and validation for love. So, if everything around us is designed to keep us obedient, distracted, and comfortable, how do we wake up? The answer isn't to run away from society or smash your phone, it's to become conscious of the illusions that shape you. Carl Jung believed that true freedom begins in the unconscious, by facing the parts of ourselves we repress. Kierkegaard said you must take the leap of faith into your individuality, even if it means standing alone. And Nietzsche demanded that we become who we are by creating meaning instead of waiting for someone else to hand it to us. To live authentically means writing your own script, choosing discomfort over conformity, purpose over approval, and awareness over distraction. It's not easy, but neither is living a life that was never yours to begin with. Maybe the scariest thing isn't that we're being controlled. Maybe it's that we're comfortable with it. We mistake noise for connection, distraction for purpose, and imitation for identity. But every once in a while, something stirs. A quiet voice reminding you that you're more than your job, your feed, your possessions. That's the voice philosophers like Kierkegaard, Nietzsche, and Jung were trying to protect. The authentic self that refuses to disappear into the crowd. The one that asks, what if I stopped playing the role? Because the truth is, the world doesn't need more followers. It needs more authors. And maybe your story begins the moment you realize you've been living someone else's. If this made you question the script you're living, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might be ready to wake up. Because the first step toward freedom isn't rebellion, it's awareness. Thanks for listening.